Good morning, family. Good morning. Working on Saturday. Yes, anyway. I'm here in Koreatown this morning, and I'm at a development. On Facebook, for my Facebook friends, I'm going to show you the picture, how they're advertising it. It's off Olympic. And basically how they're doing it. And how we should be mimicking it. Now this is a development over here. As you can see. I believe these are going to be condos. Hopefully I could get away from this pump and show you how they're advertising in the front. If they're not condos, they're apartments, but hold on, let's see. Here it is. I can't understand the language. Let's see. Beautiful, huh? Yeah, they look like condos. Yeah, they look like condos to me. Or what do you guys think? Hopefully, I got it on the video. But they're developing. See, people from other places, family, come here. They put their money in one pot, like I've been saying, and then they start investing in real estate. This is old Koreatown people, Korean real estate, what they used to live in, you know, with all their families. And you know what it is now? Because Koreatown is bumping. It's income property. It's paid off and it's money. They started out with that. Then they came with the restaurants. Now they have cars. Now they're developing, and their kids are creating like townhomes, condos, more income properties. Probably the Koreans are going to get to a level of having buildings downtown LA or somewhere else. That's where the big bread is. And we need to get that, and we can do that. We just have to put our money in one pot. Remember, they in their own community. I ain't mad at them. But remember, 300,000 people put $200. That's $60 million. Are you going to miss $200 for the benefit of having, you know, certain buildings and all that's built and created with people that look like you and me? It's not the matter with that. That's the American way, is to put that ethnicity, put their money in one pot. That's basically called an organization. They have organizations, you know, Korean coalition organizations all over here. They have Japanese, you know, they have Jewish. You know, ours is the NAACP, but when you get your money from other ethnicities, you have to do what they say. That's their problem. So we're going to have to start our own, because this is the thing, family. It's a lot of our people that have money, and they are doing it. They're doing it. But they're still not going to be strong because we don't have the numbers. They could be controlled, from Hollywood to people who own property that look like me and you, to people who own, you know, restaurant franchises, all kind of stuff. The power comes with the numbers. Ask if you could speak to ants, if you could speak to, you know, bees, even though they're dying off, they still have numbers due to the radiation, the radio waves and all the chemicals and all that. There's still a lot of them. Roaches, all kind of stuff. Powers is in numbers. All the animals that had numbers are still living. Wolves, coyotes. There's still coyotes in LA where I live. There's coyotes still around. They're pack animals. We got to be more pack. We have to stop making things, so complicated. We have to stop mixing so much, I feel. It makes things complicated. It doesn't mean that we hate mixed people, but it causes division, Facebook friends. That's just my opinion. I respect yours. But sometimes we have to not put our heart when you're looking at things they use as war tactics. We have to use our brain. Some people say our brain is our heart. But if it is, it sure has gotten us in a lot of trouble. Kumbaya. I don't see a lot of mixing amongst Koreans. I don't see a lot of mixing amongst Chinese, Japanese people. And you see how they're doing and how they're not able to be, don't think who isn't messing with them and trying to rule them. But they came together. We don't even know their leaders. We know one leader, for the Koreans, but, he's eventually he's going to get handled. It's more efficient not to have leaders, or if you do, no one knows them. That's just my outlook on things. I could be wrong. Please comment, like, and subscribe to Office on Sunset, family. Remember, let's put our money in one pot. 300,000 of us, just 300,000 of us, put in $200. That's $60 million. We could build. It's as expensive as LA is, we could build in LA. Every 6 months, if we did that, which is $400 a year, we could have all kind of properties. My wife is a real estate agent, and she will find them. All kind of properties in LA. They're building up in LA, and we could pay cash. And maybe, down the line, we could get something to where we create stocks for the people, where people live. And you could get what your investment, on how much you invest, passive income coming in. Well, really, not passive. If we pay it off cash, let's say if it's a 10-plex building and, we own it as an organization, we could utilize it as the rent's stock. Yes, that could happen. And who invests 1,000, 2,000, 10,000 is complex, but it can work. It's not hard. We just need certain people on the payroll. That's where that 60 million will get us good. If we could get 2 buildings a year like that in LA, 10-plex, I believe, I haven't done the research, but maybe that's kind of like 30,000 to 50,000 a month in rents. How much is that in a year? We could utilize that as stocks. It's all kind of stuff. You could really get, when it comes to numbers and building and people coming together, you could really get, what's the word I'm looking for? Creative. You could really get creative. All right, family, again, comment. Even if your outlook's not the same as me. I don't know everything. But comment, subscribe, and like the video so we could get this show on the road. At least we could get a conversation, because me and my wife are not really trying to run this. We want to be the ones putting our money in it, But the only thing my wife will probably do in it is be the real estate agent. The little money we have and all the stuff she's doing with real estate, I can imagine what she could do with us investing like that. And we have underwriters and people, our banks, black banks, basically using her as a real estate agent and some of her friends. We'll tear it up out here. We'll tear it up out here. All right, family. Peace.